The bottom line of the pet overpopulation crisis is that the number of cats and dogs far exceeds the number of loving homes available. One study focusing on human-animal relationships found that approximately 64% of puppies are abandoned within the first year of ownership in the United States. Although there is a demand for puppies, there is little demand for adolescent and adult dogs, which is what puppies become in only a few short months. The greatest consequence of the pet overpopulation crisis is that too many animals compete for good homes. In order to battle pet overpopulation, it is important to know and understand the causes.
The responsibility for the pet overpopulation crisis is shared by irresponsible pet owners, backyard breeders, and puppy mills. Although irresponsible guardians are not necessarily mass-producing puppies, like some breeders and puppy mills, they are still a significant contributor to the problem. The reasons that people allow their dogs to breed are numerous. They include the choice to not sterilize their dog because of financial reasons or ignorance, the desire for their children to experience the miracle of birth, macho attitudes, and indifference. Also, many people breed their dogs because their dog is special and they want to breed a puppy from their special dog. Unfortunately, there are many special dogs out there that need homes.
Every year, 6 to 8 million abandoned animals enter animal shelters. Only about half of them are able to be adopted into homes. The rest are euthanized.
Euthanasia is the act of inducing a painless death. Euthanasia of healthy animals is a problem that exists due to the pet overpopulation crisis. There are not enough homes for all the animals. There is no place for them to go. Because of a high number of unwanted companion animals, the lack of good homes, sometimes the most humane thing that a shelter worker can do is give an animal a peaceful release from a world in which dogs and cats are often considered surplus and unwanted.
How quick will it be?
It should be fairly quickly there.
Already?
Yeah.
PETA, AMVA, HSUS concur that there's intravenous injection of sodium pentobarbital administered by a trained professional in the kindest and most compassionate method of euthanizing animals. The American Humane Association considers that this is the only acceptable method.
Yo creo que aquí en El Paso, sobre todo, bueno, en muchas áreas de Estados Unidos y muchas otras partes del mundo, definitivamente sí se ha vuelto un problema muy grande la sobrepoblación de animales, tanto perros como gatos. Y es una cosa excesiva en las dos especies, no más de perros, no más de gatos, sino que es algo muy parejo. Hay muchos gatos, muchos perros que no tienen dueño. Pero en mi opinión muy personal, muy personal, creo yo que antes había un poco más de conciencia o había un poco más de oportunidades para que la gente fuera un poco más responsable con sus animales. lo que hacía que no hubiera tanta sobrepoblación como ahora.
The other practices employed by shelters today are considered to be less humane or may impose more risk to personnel than sodium pentobarbital injection. They include drowning, shooting, poisoning, gassing, decompressing, or injecting animals with a paralytic substance. The problem with gunshot and chloroform is that they can be dangerous to staff performing the euthanasia. Decompression and gas chambers cause a terrifying and painful death for these animals. The use of T61, an injectable solution, causes paralysis, particularly paralysis of the diaphragm, so that the animal suffocates but initially is still conscious.
Although the pet overpopulation crisis and its consequences look bleak, there are solutions.
There are several ways that we can battle the pet overpopulation problem. The first and probably most important is education. It is imperative to educate the public about the problem and how they can help to solve it. It is also necessary for communities to implement an aggressive spay/neuter campaign and program. Furthermore, it is important for people to adopt animals from shelters and breed rescue organizations, or if they absolutely must have a purebred puppy from a reputable breeder. Education programs must be created and educate adults and children about the causes of overpopulation and to help them realize that there are many wonderful animals waiting in shelters for caring families to adopt.